Hey y'all, how we doing? Mike here at Blue Phase Plus. Want to thank y'all for tuning in. Today we're going to just be doing a oil filter change on my 1990 Ford Bronco. So let's go ahead and get right into this project. Let's pop the mother effing hood. All right. Let's go ahead, pull our little latch. Got our latch pulled. Oh yeah. So we got the 5.0 V8. We're going to locate our oil filter, which is right down there, y'all. See it? So we're going to use an oil filter remover wrench. I'm going to get an oil pan and get under there and find that drain bolt so we can start draining this oil. So the oil we're going to be using is Castrol GTX high mileage 10W30. I put that in a lot of my older vehicles. We're going to use a TG8 FRAM oil filter. And every time I do my oil change, guys, and I fill up, I always like to throw some Lucas in there and a new tank to help clean out any fuel injectors and get the vehicle running a lot smoother. So let's get this, let's get under here and start draining some oil. All right, guys, so get up underneath, locate the oil plug. This one's going to be a 22 millimeter. We got our oil pan, so we're going to set that right underneath it. See if I can't get under here and break this loose. Your oil plug wrenches. All right, make sure you get that. It's going to start dripping. All right, let me get this plug and catch this. All right, so we got our draining nice and black. No milk in there. That's what we want to see. So once this is done draining, we'll go ahead and put our bolt back. And I always like to torque them to 25 foot-pounds. I'm not sure on this, but I'm going to. So yeah, just be sure to double check your torque spec. I always like to torque my oil plugs in so that way they don't fall off down the road. So I always like to just give it a good wipe around there before I put the plug back in. Make sure your plug's nice and clean. And I always like to go nice and hand tight with this. Oh yeah, and then I'll go ahead and I'll do 25 foot-pounds with my torque wrench. So those who don't know what a torque wrench is, this is a torque wrench here. You just get it adjusted. I got it at 25 foot-pounds. So I'm gonna get under there and then get it to click. All right, so once it's got the right torque, you'll hear a click. Hear that? So then you know you're there. Sometimes I just do a little extra, but that's good. Alright guys, so it's definitely easier to use a stool and get up on the top of it, get your oil plug wrench down, and you're going to turn it this way towards the front of the vehicle to get it to loosen. Make sure your oil pan is down there to catch the oil. Just going to start to back it up. I'm just going to do it kind of slow. I'm going to go see where the oil's dropping. The first one I've ever pulled where so I like to just use one of those aluminum stands like that to work on. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just add a little bit of oil into this. I'm not going to fill it up all the way. Get a little bit there, and then always be sure to put some oil around your seal so that way it makes it easier to come off. And all we're going to do is stick this back in there, screw it in, and then hand tighten it. Okay guys, so where I just left off, where I was adding some oil into the oil filter, my mic actually cut off, so I had a little bit of video, but good thing I caught it, so hopefully I can at least intercept it back to where we're at now. So yeah, so when you put some oil into your filter, make sure you put some around that seal, so that way when you go to put it in, it doesn't get locked on there. So go ahead and just turn it in by hand. So usually you get the rag and you just, what I did is I sat it down from the top and sat it in, then I went underneath so I can actually see it line up. And then I lined it up and I got it kind of started. And then I went back over top and then I just, get your hand down there. There's plenty of room. Just turn it righty-tighty, torque it, and that's it. So we also went ahead and we just, from the very top, where the oil fill cap is, just make sure you have a strainer, put in all 5 quarts. Some may require 6 quarts, so just be sure that after you do the oil and after you start it up and run it, you check your oil from your dipstick. You want to make sure your oil is not low. So, but we put in 5 quarts with our oil filter and everything looks good. So let's go ahead and fire this thing up for you guys real quick. All right, let's do it. All right, let's let her rip, tater chip. All right, so she sounds all right. She's running a little sputtery right now because I just degreased the engine before I did the oil change. So I think there's some water down there in the spark plug wires. But also, I plan on doing some work on the distributor cap. I got to pull the sensor in there, so I'll have a video on that. So I think that'll help with the timing and everything and it run a little smoother. So if you guys are interested in that video, hit that like and subscribe button. I'll be sure to, that way you guys can come and watch those videos. So if you guys are a Ford Bronco guy and want to see some videos on repairing this, just come back around. I'll see you on the next video. We got a fender to do. We got a bracket underneath the rear. And so we'll make some videos on this. So if y'all like Broncos, hit that subscribe button, comment, and I'll see what I can do. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. I appreciate y'all watching. Take care. Y'all, God bless y'all. Peace. Hey, real quick, I went and checked the dipstick, so be sure to check it because we actually do need to add another quart. So we definitely need to put 6 quarts in this Bronco. So just letting y'all know. Check that dipstick.